I thank you so much for having this, because actually, other than the Progressive Caucus that had a huge roundtable with a bunch of candidates, you are actually the only Democratic club slash caucus, anybody in the area, to invite me to speak, and that has even acknowledged that my race is happening. So thank you for that. So I am Jen Perelman, and I am a candidate for Florida's 23rd district. And I am a second generation native to this area. I was born in North Miami Beach, grew up there, second generation Jewish native to South Florida, left for about 15 years, went to college, went to grad school, went to law school, and eventually resettled here in 2003 with a husband, one child, and now there's another child. So that's the quick bio. So my background is in journalism and marketing and law. And coming out of law school, I did criminal defense. And where I was living in Texas, in the major cities, there are no public defender's offices. So when you have defendants that cannot afford to retain counsel, they take appointments from the bench. So essentially, attorneys like me would go to court, and a judge would just hand out different cases as they came through. So it was essentially being a public defender, and then you would turn in your log sheets, and then you would get paid from the county.
So in Florida, they have something similar for, like, especially it's usually for cases that have to conflict out of the PD's office. You have to register to be on this wheel, and like if your name comes up, is that how that works?
Yeah, essentially it's the same concept. And for me, it was just a matter of, I had a new baby, and it was so convenient to be able to pick and choose what days. If I didn't feel like taking a case, I didn't have to go in. If I wanted a case, I could just go in, hang around the courtrooms, and you would just get a case. Like, it was just, it allowed flexibility that you don't normally have, especially doing criminal defense. So I was very appreciative. And I saw the disparity, and I knew about it. I always knew racial injustice, but really more of an economic injustice that is just an across the board problem, and just in general justice. So forward many years later, and I was actually asked to do this by some people in the Progressive Caucus. This is not a career move for me. I actually see representation as a term of service, not a career. Our goal is to get the corporate money out, one district at a time. So we are 100% people funded, no corporate money, no PAC money, no law firms of corporate money, all individual donations. I take donations from $1. I've had more $1 donations than max donations. I think I've only had 2 max donations in a year of doing this. So we are people funded. And that way, when we win, we will not answer to corporations. We will not answer to special interests, and we will not answer to the Democratic Party. We will only answer to the people of District 23.